A few weeks ago, when Biden abused his power to forgive the student loan debts for millions of borrowers, you guys got upset with me when I said I was happy for the people who got the money. Yes, some compared it to the PPP loans and low-interest EIDL loans, and this was for the poor guy who went to college and is now a barrister at Starbucks. But the real problem I have with student loans is not the forgiveness, but the predatory nature of the rules of student loans that plague the borrowers, many for their entire lifetime. Now a report from an economist agrees with many of the points I agree with on student loans. So Lawrence Kotikoff, an economist professor at Boston University, the fact that he's at Boston University and he's a professor and I agree with him is odd. He's also, however, the president of a financial planning software company. That makes more sense. And he's spent most of his career focused on the intergenerational redistribution of wealth. You can tell a liberal wrote that, right? Kotikoff is saying that I have been saying what I've been saying for decades. First of all, my message would be don't borrow money for college to begin with. Period. That's what he said. Anyway, that's what the president should be saying. That's what Kotikoff said the president should be saying. That's what everyone should be saying, and I totally agree. The student loan system is a complete ripoff, and here are some of the changes that Kotikoff suggests, and so do I. First of all, make student loan dischargeable in bankruptcy. It's pure insanity. How could this loan be excluded from bankruptcy when it is probably the reason that the person went bankrupt in the first place? It's not a loan, it's a jail sentence. Here's a great one that I never thought of. Kotikoff suggests set all interest rates to the 10-year Treasury rate. So in other words, if you have a college loan, you set the interest rate to the 10-year Treasury rate. That's brilliant. That means when it's 0%, it's 0%. When it's 1.5%, it's 1.5%. It's 2.25%, I believe, right now. It's brilliant. Why should students have to pay their interest rates marked up to prevailing rates? If the government is going to give student loans, at least make them affordable. And yet another bit of common sense from Kotikoff says, limit the maximum amount people could borrow. Limit the maximum amount people could borrow. Borrowing should be limited to an amount that, parents and students can actually pay back. You know, like a regular loan. As I've said many times, the reason college tuition is so high is because of these student loan laws. The college can raise their prices and the government will just keep giving the poor, unsuspecting student loan even if they're burdened for it for the rest of their life. The student loans continues to be the most predatory loan and money grab ever invented. Don't be fooled by the graciousness of the student loan. It's a scam, and it will always be a scam until someone has the balls to change it. Boy, I hope someone does, because it's really bad.